Hi guys, this is Lauren from laurensarahyoga.com. I'm bringing you a short sequence today to help relieve tension and stress from the shoulders. When we're uptight and when things are busy and hectic, we tend to gradually allow these shoulders to creep up towards the ears, and it can cause a lot of tension in the back of the neck, in the back of the shoulders. We tend to be very prone to rounding the shoulders forward, so the muscles here get very short, and we lengthen the muscles in our shoulders, which lead them to become a bit more weak. So we end up hunching and coming into this rounded position. So today we're going to work on a few little exercises which will help you to open up the chest, to strengthen the back body, and to generally release that tension. So let's get going. We're going to start by coming to a comfortable seat. You can be cross-legged here, or if that's really uncomfortable for you, then I would try propping yourself up with some pillows. If you've got any blocks, you can sit on a block, that can be quite nice, or you can sit on a couple of books or a couple of cushions, whatever you have to hand. You don't need lots of props for this. We're just going to start by taking a few moments to close the eyes, bring the hands to the knees, either palms down or palms up. Take a few moments just to become an observer of the breath here. Take 2 or 3 breaths through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Allowing yourself just to take a couple of moments to centre yourself and to just detach yourself from any of the craziness of the day. And when we come to some stillness here, when we come to seated, we're not trying to quieten the mind and completely stop thinking. It's just not possible. All we're simply trying to do is just become an observer of the thoughts and simply watch them, trying not to make too many stories out of them. So keep inhaling deeply through the nose, exhaling, sigh out through the mouth. Take one more big deep inhale, filling up the lungs, filling up the belly, sighing it out through the mouth as loudly as you want, and then open the eyes gently. And we're just going to start by making a few gentle shoulder circles. So bring the hands to the fronts of the shoulders here, and think about squeezing the elbows in towards each other, so bringing them in as they round and up and out. Just getting some gentle movement here. Only go as far as feels good. If you experience any pain during the practice, then please back off. You know your body. And then taking it back the other way. And then bring the hands down. And I like to take some alternate shoulder rolls here, just to get a little bit more movement through the upper body, and then maybe going the other way. Just getting some movement, finding any little nooks and crannies that feel good and feels nice to stretch. Hopefully you're already feeling a little bit more relaxed. Now we're going to interlink the fingers like this, but behind the back. So I'll just come side on so you can see me. Interlink the fingers here. Open the chest and take a little stretch here, just opening the chest. Being careful not to flare too much, flare the rib cage up too much. Allow the collarbones to widen. Keep those knuckles reaching towards the floor. Take 2 more breaths here, so deeply inhale, exhale it out, 1 more breath. Then bringing these fingertips, we're going to bend the elbows and bring them round to the side. This is going to help to open up the back of the shoulder, open up the front of the chest. And if it feels good on the neck, gently turn and look across your right shoulder. Keep breathing here. Then gently turn back to centre. Untangle the hands from that side and bring them to the left. So I'll come so you can see me. So bring those knuckles towards the left hand side. Only go as far as feels comfortable with this right arm. And then if it feels good here, gazing over the left shoulder. Take 1 more deep breath. Then untangle the hands. And bring the hands out in front of you, clasp the fingertips together. Wrap your hands around an imaginary ball and allow the head just to gently drop and rounding through the upper back and the shoulders. Feeling a stretch across the tops of the shoulders here. Take 2 deep breaths here. Using your breath to expand the body, and on an inhale and then on an exhale, seeing if you can go a little bit deeper, but only if the body invites you. Then gently untangle the hands. From here we're going to take the left hand out to the left hand side. Right hand's going to sweep up and over into a side bend. Keep the right seat bone rooted to the floor and keep reaching through that side of the body, breathing into that right rib cage. Gaze can be forward, or if it feels good you can gaze up at the underside of that arm, but only if it feels good on the neck. Take 1 more breath here. And then gently come back to centre. Take the fingertips to the right, sweep that left hand up all the way this time. Reaching over, keeping the left seat bone ground into the mat. Keep reaching with that top left hand. Opening up the side of the left side of the body, breathing into that rib cage. Gaze can be up at the underside of that arm if it feels good on the neck, or keep gazing forward. 1 more breath here. Then come back up to centre. Bring both hands onto your knees, and on an inhale we're going to roll forward. On an exhale, round. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, round. Once more like that. And then we'll reverse it. Coming forward on an inhale and exhaling, rounding through the back. Finding all those nice juicy spaces that need to be untangled and loosened out after a tough day. Then come to stillness. And now we're going to take eagle arms here. So our left arm is going to come out, the right arm is going to nestle in. Bring the backs of the hands together, and if it feels good, bring the palms together. Check that the shoulders are sliding down the back, then just lift the elbows to be around shoulder height. Bring the palms of the hand about a centimetre towards me, towards the front of the room. And then gently, if it feels good, guiding those elbows towards the right and looking over the left. Keep those shoulders sliding down the back. So try and avoid hunching the shoulders up towards the ears. And then we'll take that to the other side. Then come back to centre, release the hands, give the arms a bit of a shake, and then bring the right arm out, left elbow nestles in. Palms of the hand touch if they can, if not, backs of the hands are absolutely fine. And if this is too much, you can always give yourself a hug and get that same feeling. So check that the shoulders, the elbows are in line with around shoulder height. Bring the hands a tiny bit towards me. Take a deep breath here. Keep the shoulders sliding down. And then start to bring the shoulders, the elbows towards the left hand side and gazing over the right. And slowly bring back to centre and take it to the other side. Checking in that those shoulders haven't come up. Slide them back down the back, gazing to the left. Then come back to centre. Untangle the hands. Give the arms a bit of a shake. Maybe just get some movement going here, because that's quite a shoulder strengthener. And then we're going to take 3 big inhales, and this is the only time I'm going to allow you to bring your shoulders up to your ears. So inhale, shoulders up. Exhale. Slide them down the back and sigh it out. Twice more. Inhale. Let go of everything that you do not need. Inhale. Inhaling all of the good stuff and exhaling all of the stuff that is stressing you out. Let's do once more. Inhale. Exhale. Just close the eyes here gently. Notice how the energy feels in your body. Notice how the shoulders feel now. Come back to observing that breath, just watching it. Bring the palms to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Bow the head. Take a moment here just to know that you can come to this space at any time. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. Namaste.